welcome to Gut Heal Protocol. I'm so excited to see you here. You know why? Because you took the decision. That one little decision will change your life for good. One decision to take control of your life, to be responsible for your health, and to reverse your condition naturally. This is by no means, this is not a simple step or a simple decision. People to reach this decision will take years without realizing that the healer is within them. And you have taken that decision. For that, I respect you. I bow down. And I hope you will have a lot of information that you will acquire as part of this program and reverse your condition naturally. Now, a lot of people ask me, what is Gut Heal Protocol all about? And I tell them, it's very simple. The program is extremely simple. There are only 3 fundamental things about it. Number 1, eat foods that are good for your body and are easy to digest, which means you have to eat predominantly plant-based food, which are more than 70% water. All right. The second thing I tell them is give enough rest to your gut, because rest is the basis for action. Isn't it? Isn't that right? All right. The last thing that I tell them is get close to nature. That is it. That is all the program about. Giving enough rest to your gut, eating the right kind of foods that are good for your body, and getting close to nature. When I tell people about this, they say, what kind of nonsense are you talking about? This is all hocus pocus. My doctor told me that my condition, ulcerative colitis and Crohn's, is a very complicated disease. They don't know what has contributed to it and they don't know how to reverse it. And you come here and tell me it's very simple? If it was that simple, I would have done it long time back. Why would I wait for someone to come and tell me it's a simple disease that you can reverse naturally? And a lot of people have this question. Well, any fool can make things complicated. The beauty is in the simplicity. The more simpler it is, the most attention that it has got. If you perceive things to a level that you understand them fully, it becomes much simpler. Isn't it? Haven't you noticed this? When you're probably in your first grade, maybe doing a simple math, 10 plus 20, 30 plus 40, it seemed so damn complicated. Now you can do that in a dream. Isn't that simple now? Which was so complicated earlier. Once you transcend your limitations, once you have a grasp of the subject, things become very clear. There is a lot of conflicting information on internet, I agree. Do this, do that, eat this, don't eat that. The idea is, once you get to the roots of it, you go deeper with one question. The universe opens up to you. Things become very simpler. And when things start getting simpler, that is when you will see phenomenal benefits out of it. What I want from this program is not just about healing. Let me be very clear. It's not just about reversing your condition. It's about transforming your life, your lifestyle, so that you transcend your own limitations. You become the whole embodiment of love. Haven't you noticed this? When you are more loving, when you are more joyful, you are more inclusive. You want to help others on the street, other strangers who you don't even know. But when you are depressed, you want to curl up, you are limited to yourself. You have to expand as a human. You want to reach your fullest potential, isn't it? That is what I want for you to happen from this program. Health, it's just a consequence. You do the process right, health is an automatic consequence out of it. I want you to become an embodiment of love. You become that smile everyone is looking for. Wherever you go, you lighten up that space. That is what I'm looking for you to happen from this program. All right? Now, um, this is just a little thing I want to share. Um, when I was writing my book, this is not to give any hype about myself or to tell you that I'm at a place where I'm having joy all the time. No. But most of my life is joyful. I don't see life as being problematic or anything that comes up as a challenge to me as being problematic. I see it as a consequence of things, or I see it as a opportunity for me to grow, opportunity to develop my skills. I personally was an introvert, and I would fear talking to people in public or even in one-on-one interactions. But here I am today writing a book and talking to you people, trying to help people who have been suffering from this condition. I have transcended some of the limitations that I have. There is still a long way to go. I just barely scratched the surface, right? And this is one incident that happened while I was writing the book that I want to share. It's very dear to my heart. There is one sentence that I wrote in my book, and it goes something like this. I don't know the exact wordings, I can't recollect now, but it goes something like this. It says, everything that belongs to you, everything that you say that is yours, is nothing but a gathering from Mother Earth. You have borrowed it from her. Use it humbly while you have it, and share it gracefully with others. While I was writing this sentence, tears of joy were flowing through me. I was so filled with gratitude. Even when I talk about it now, I cannot express the joy that comes out of me. Mother Earth has blessed us with her abundance. She has given us everything that we need. It is just us who have to be more receptive to her grace. When you become more receptive, that is when you will start noticing health is a natural outcome. Everything else that you need, wealth or whatever, it comes and follows you. Just because you have heard to that inner creator within. When you have access to the inner creator, you have access to everything. That is exactly what I want to teach here today in this program. Your doctor may have told you that it is a very complicated disease, very complicated condition. But as long as you have access to your inner grace, you will start noticing that things are getting better. Alright? But then for you to take the maximum benefit out of this program, you have to shed your barriers. When I talk about barriers, it is all about the internal barriers that you have. It is because of your cultural upbringing, because of your social upbringing, your parents, your teachers, your friends, or whatever your information that you have gathered through all these years. These are your mental blockages or barriers. The moment I tell you about a new idea, your barriers will come in place and they will tell you this is nonsense. This is where I want you to become more malleable, like hot iron. Listen with an open mind. When you do that, and when you practice whatever I tell you in this program, you will start noticing your health starts getting better. Your relationships start getting better. You have much more focus, much more energy. You are much concentrated on whatever you're doing. Your entire life starts to become simpler. The things that you thought about as being a problem, they'll soon start fading away because you have increased your own potential. You'll start noticing all of this as you start doing the program. Why am I telling you all of this? Because the most difficult terrain in which you can sow a seed is your brain. I can tell you do this, do that. A lot of people have asked me, what is the one tip you can give me? Or what is the diet program that you can give me? But then I tell them, Let's take things step by step. If I give you all the details at once, I know for sure within 3 days it will be trashed. You need to have a certain level of mental clarity before you start doing things. This is the most difficult terrain in which you can plant an idea. When you sow a seed, what do? You till the land, you put in the fertilizer, you put in water, you sow the seed, you ensure that there is enough sunlight, and only then the plant starts coming up. This is exactly what I'm doing here. As part of this program, I'll set up the basic fundamentals, get you to a right discipline, remove the toxins, set the right kind of ideas about food, and then we'll start noticing the changes. All right? So, drop any inhibitions that you may have, listen with an open mind, and practice whatever I tell you religiously. Just follow it to the T, and you will reap enormous benefits out of this. Remember, your condition, ulcerative colitis or Crohn's, is not a bane, it's not a suffering. In fact, it's a divine tap on your shoulder to remind you that your current lifestyle is what is killing you. You need to change your lifestyle. In our case, we feel like what Malika has gone through with her condition ulcerative colitis is a blessing in disguise. Because since then, we have changed our entire lifestyle. We have changed everything about us. We have reaped enormous benefit out of it. And I want that to happen to you as well. Alright? So, welcome again to Gut Heal Protocol. We are going to reveal enormous amount of information, but I'll do it in a step-by-step process. Hope you'll have a lot of benefit out of it. Have a wonderful day.